What is up? Welcome into your Football Friday edition of the Daily Buckeye Blitz. Get your shit right. I'm Joe from the Buckeye Cast, as always, bringing you your Friday 5-minute show. Today, 5 minutes, 5 keys to a Buckeye victory over Wisconsin. Let's get into it. Right now, the number is at the Buckeyes by 19, according to Vegas. An over-under of 57.5, so a relatively low-scoring game. Here are my keys to victory. You could probably copy and paste this every season against Wisconsin, no matter where it's at or what time of the year. This is going to be virtually the same every Wisconsin game. So starting off, we're going to have limited possessions. Okay, the book is out there on how to keep Ohio State from scoring 40 points. Is limit their possessions, bleed the clock on offense when you have the ball. So we have to take on offense. We have to take advantage of every possession. Got to score points. Got to convert those third downs. Got to keep drives moving. Can't get bogged down in the red zone and start kicking field goals and stuff. Points are at a premium, of course, against a Wisconsin team who wants to keep it close, but we got to take advantage of every possession. Convert the third downs, fourth downs, keep the chains moving and hit those big plays when we can. The plays will be there. Jim Leonard will bring a lot of pressure, and it'll look different, but it's really just the same pressure over and over. And I think we can take advantage of this secondary. So I think the big plays will be there, but we got to score touchdowns. Key to victory number 2, O-line. This has to be their best game. This will be their biggest challenge so far. I mentioned the edge rushers. These guys are good. The D tackles are good. The front 7 is a solid group. I think they're better than Notre Dame, honestly, and maybe even better than Michigan. We'll see about that. So O-line, Paris Johnson, Dewan, everybody, no penalties. Let's carry that through. We did have one penalty on the O-line last week when Whippler forgot to snap the ball. So not sure how that happens, but anyways, this is your best challenge. O-line, step up and protect CJ, and let's move the ball. Key to victory number 3, our own defensive line, our own front 7. The D tackles, Tyleek, Mike Hall. We need a lot of snaps out of these guys. These guys have been dominant when they're in there, but we don't need a huge rotation unless these guys are just completely gassed, right? I think Jerron Cage and Teron Vincent are okay. They're not my preference, I guess you could say. I think Tyleek and Mike Hall, when they're playing, they're top notch. So our front 4 have to dominate. Got to keep these O-linemen from getting to the next level and blocking linebackers, right? They run the ball. Wisconsin runs the ball 59% of the time. So that's like a 60-40 split, run to pass. Got to stop the run first. I know Graham Mertz, everybody says, he's better. Well, let's make him prove it, right? Let's see what he can do against our secondary. I don't think they're receivers or anything to write home about. I think what they're going to do. Same as every year. Copy and paste this next season. They're going to run the ball control, milk the clock, try and limit our possessions on offense. And if they can get in the end zone, great. They're not going to hit you with huge plays as long as you don't miss tackles. So our key to victory number 4, what are we running in this 4-3? This has to be like a traditional 4-3 defense, right? I think either you bring in a third linebacker like a Taraja, or you bring in Court as that strong side backer and take a safety off the field. But Court has the added upside where he can play the size and the ability of a linebacker, but have safety responsibilities. He knows the checks, the calls, and he's a captain. I mean, I would love to see him on the field more often. You guys know how I feel about Court. My Court tracker is not happy right now. So is Court coming in this run heavy package, or are they going to bring in a Taraj or EA, somebody like that at the strong side to battle these big fat offensive linemen. So that's the big question right there. And my fifth key to victory, final one, execution and missed tackles. Execution and missed tackles kind of go hand in hand. Execution applies to offense and defense. Offense, again, execute, no penalties, no mistakes, no missed assignments. Same on defense, no penalties, no mistakes, no missed assignments. And then missed tackles. Braylon Allen is a fucking load. I get that. He'll run through some dudes, but you got to get him on the ground. You can't let him break off these 15, 20, 30-yard chunk plays. You know, you got to make him earn it. 3 yards, that's it. 3, 4 yards. Let them try and do that for a 10-play drive. I don't think they can. All right. So execute and no missed tackles. We're averaging about 10 missed tackles a game. Can't have it. Double-digit missed tackles is a huge red flag. So take that away, and I think we're good. Buckeyes cover the 19. I think we can probably put up 40 on these guys if we have the ball enough. So that's what I got. I will talk to you on game day tomorrow. Go Bucks.